Alrighty, boys, this is a long overdue video. I promised you guys exact mileage on these tires. I did that video like months ago, and sadly I can't provide that because the tires got moved around and I don't know exact mileage. But what I will do for y'all is show you the tire and what to expect out of it. Keeping in mind, I run hot shots, 1 ton with them goosenecks, and I'm sharing my experience doing so. So it's not regular Joe just hauling his tail around. It's much more on the tire than just that. So the LTX, let me show you. The ones that I was just looking at, they're off of another truck, not the usual size ones. Where are those LTXs? I don't see them around here. Anyways, let's talk about the most commonly used is that tire. It comes from the factory, that guy right there, and does very well in the summer, spring, fall, but not winter. When it's really cold and snow and icy, these tires don't perform for crap. They are very dangerous and you could lose your truck. So the Teansforce comes on stock from the factory. They do not do good in the winter, okay? Be careful, be advised. Snow, ice, stay off the road if you get these tires. And these are the Michelin LTXs. They're considered all-terrain, all-season kind of deal. But they're not. They're a good all-terrain, but they're not that great on all-season as far as the winter season comes around. These tires right here, the Michelin ms2s, are all terrains and all season kind of deal, but they do much better in the winter. So this is my winter previously. Now I'm using the Michelin Agility, specifically designed for the 1 tons. I have to come back to you with mileage on those. Exact mileage. I talked to my guy, he said he'll write the mileage on the side of the tire, so I'll be able to show you the tire and the mileage. Whew. Now, a well-balanced all-around tire would be the Coopers, the Discovers, the at3s. I have good experience with those. They wear very well. I have not these, not this particular set, but this exact kind of tire did 82,000 miles. It was barely legal. It was still legal. It was well-worn, evenly worn tire. So an all-around tire would beat the Coopers. Now the question is, so if you're on these, what do we got here? If you're on these Teansforce HTs, Firestones, right? The HT, sorry guys, I just can't lift anything heavy, but my bag just needs to go. So the 275s, those are all my tires, and that size. I'm talking about these Teansforce HTs. These are the tires that I'm talking about. These come factory. These do really good on mileage and wear and everything. They suck and they're dangerous in the ice and snow. These tires are your all-around tire, and the the ms2s are your all-terrain winter tires, even though the LTXs are considered all-terrains as well, and they just suck in the winter. This is not the same size, but this is the tire I'm talking about. The Michelin LTX AT2s, those are the ones. They're considered all seasons. There's tread pattern, but they suck in the snow and ice as well. Not so much snow, but ice. They're just not great. So ms2s for winter, expect 30,000 miles out of those. Expect about 70 out of this, and if you're really careful you get 82 like one of my guys did. These are really high mileage too, 60 at least out of these if you rotate them and take it easy. Or if you're really easy, you could probably get at 80 out of them. I've seen several at 70. And then these are Coopers. They're not your typical AT3, but it's or they're not the XL. What the heck is this? These are the XLTs. These are AT3s, XLTs, and these are the non-XLTs. These wear really good as well. So the Cooper, the Cooper Discover do really good. Some are more like an all-season. These are more like an all-terrain, more aggressive, but they do well. They do really well. So sadly, I can't give you exact mileage, but 60,000 miles overall of tires I've spoke about. Teansforce 60, those are 30. Your ms2s are about 30,000 miles. If you're really careful, you can. It really depends on the driver, because as you can tell, all the tires of the ms2s are like worn out to crap on the shoulder and then beefy here, and then they're worn out and they got meat here. So that's just the way they wear. It's crap. And transgraph. Yeah, that's it, man. So ms2s, Michelins, expect 30,000 as an average minimum. They wear like crap. I'm gonna talk about these here in a minute. And then Coopers, Discovers, XLTs, they are I've gotten 82, but that driver's really careful. Let's just say an average Joe hot shotting would get about 70,000 out of them. And then the Teansforce, you know, 60, 70. I'm pretty sure you could get 80, but I haven't followed them too close like I did on those XLTs because they're in my first set and I watched them, you know, fairly closely. When I saw 82,000 miles, I'm like, holy smokes, that's a really nice tire. Anyways, boys, that's the short gist of it. Sorry it's not too informative, it's not exact digits, but that's what you should expect out of those tires. That's how it is, and that's where it is at. Mama be checking up on Papa here. She called me 5 minutes ago saying, hey, where you at the shop? I'm like, yeah, I gotta go run and do a parts run. Gotta go get my boy some filters. But anyways, guys, stay tuned. I got more videos coming. And yeah, God bless you. Have a mighty fine day. And one of these or one of these, so I know what y'all think about the video. And don't be shy. Bye. God bless you.